What has your manager asked you to do that you outright refused to do? I worked as a night supervisor at a nursing home for 8 years. My manager, Olivia, was known for cutting corners to save money, but what she asked me to do one night crossed every line. It started when she called me into her office at 11 p.m. "Nathan, we need to discuss the narcotic counts," she said, not looking up from her computer. "The state inspectors are coming tomorrow, and we're missing quite a bit of morphine from the past month." I felt my stomach drop. I was in charge of narcotic counts during my shift, and I knew exactly why medications were missing. Another nurse, Lisa, had been stealing them. I had security footage of her pocketing pills during her shifts, which I'd reported to Olivia 3 times already. Each time she brushed it off, saying she'd handle it. She never did. "I need you to sign these replacement logs," Olivia said, sliding a stack of papers across her desk. "They show all narcotics accounted for properly over the last 30 days. I picked up the papers, my hands shaking slightly as I read through them. They were completely falsified. Medication counts, signatures, dates, all fabricated to cover up the thefts. "You want me to sign fake narcotic logs?" I asked. "That's illegal. I could lose my license." Olivia finally looked up at me. "Listen, if the state finds out we're missing narcotics, they'll shut us down. Everyone loses their jobs. All these residents will be displaced. Do you want that on your conscience? What about the residents who aren't getting their pain medication because Lisa's stealing it?" I shot back. "That's not on my conscience? I've known Lisa for 15 years, Olivia snapped. "She's going through a rough divorce. She just needs some time to get her life together. Sign the papers." I thought about Mr. Rodriguez in room 217, crying in pain last week because his morphine was missing from the cart, and Mrs. Walsh, who begged for her anxiety medication that mysteriously disappeared. Their faces flashed through my mind. "No," I said firmly, dropping the papers back on her desk. "I won't do it." Olivia's face hardened. "Then you're fired. Pack your things." "Fine," I said, standing up. "But first, I'm calling the State Board of Nursing, and the police, and every resident's family to let them know their loved ones aren't getting their medications." She jumped up from her desk. "You wouldn't dare. I'll make sure you never work as a nurse again." I pulled out my phone and showed her the security footage I'd saved, along with copies of my previous reports about Lisa that she'd ignored. "Try me." 20 minutes later, police officers were escorting Lisa out in handcuffs. She'd been caught with stolen medications in her locker. Turned out she'd been selling them to dealers for months. Olivia was fired the next day when the Board of Nursing showed up for a surprise inspection. They found not just the narcotic discrepancies, but dozens of other violations she'd covered up over the years. The new manager hired me back with a promotion and a raise, but more importantly, I can look our residents in the eye again. Mr. Rodriguez gets his pain medication on time now. Mrs. Walsh's anxiety is under control. Last week, I got a letter saying Lisa had been sentenced to 4 years in prison. Olivia's nursing license was permanently revoked. She now works as a cashier at a gas station across town.